as I mentioned to you guys, the next week or so is going to be full of videos in different places. But this is going to be one where we're going to see kind of like 3 or 4 different videos in this location. There's going to be another couple in hotels and stuff like that. So it's going to be a really busy next week. And I apologize to you guys for all the craziness and all the inconsistent stuff. But we'll get through it. I know we will. And let's talk about this ball game. Because the Blue Jays beat the Yankees again. This time 5-4 at Rogers Center. And we talk about it all the time, guys. Clutch knocks, good pitching, and solid defense, it wins you ball games. What did the Jays get today? Well, they didn't commit an error. That in itself, good defense, there you go. That's something you look at right away. You can even look at a stat line and say, that's what the Jays did well today. They did not commit a single error. Now, Wilmer Font was actually the opener in the ballgame today. I'm shocked because they didn't have Jacob Waguespack actually start the game. He's started those last 2 starts, and he's been really good, but I understand it with the New York Yankees lineup is so dominant and so crazy. You want to have him up there only against the middle of the lineup twice. And that's what happened. But Wilmer Font, who came in to start the ballgame as the opener, went 2 innings, did not allow a base runner, didn't allow a hit, didn't walk a batter, and he struck out 3 guys. He has been incredible as a Blue Jay. Again, over the last little while, it's kind of hard. Obviously, is it just kind of a phase for Wilmer Font? I don't know. But what we have seen from him is consistency over his last 4 or 5 outings, and it's exactly what you want to see. Now, things didn't look good early on, though, because Jacob Waguespack came on in the 3rd inning. But in the top of the 4th, Gary Sanchez comes up, and it's a solo shot to left field, making it 1-0 Yankees. But as we talk about timely hitting, bottom of the 4th, 2 on, 1 out for Teoscar Hernandez. We've talked about him a lot lately as a guy that's really starting to improve his at-bats and just really starting to play all around better. And he comes up to the plate in the bottom of the 4th with Smoke and Derek Fisher on base, and he crushes one deep to left field, and it's gone. Teoscar Hernandez, a 3-run shot, and it puts the Jays up 3-1. Amazing job by Teoscar Hernandez. An amazing job of pitch selection and getting a pitch to his liking and taking a good hack and not missing it. The thing for Teoscar's past was he always had a lot of swing and miss because he was chasing. He was not swinging at strikes. But what we've seen over the last, month and a half or so, he has been shortening his swings. He's been picking his pitches, and he's not missing them. And that's the big thing for Teoscar, hitting his 18th home run of the year today and getting 3 RBIs on that. But then you go to the top of the 6th inning with Waguespack still on the mound and Gio Urshela at the plate, and he comes up with a runner on and hits a 2-run shot, and we're tied at 3. That's tough. Jacob Waguespack's line ends as so, 3 2/3, 3 hits. All 3 were earned runs, walked 2 and struck out 2. He wasn't the greatest. And I don't want to blame anything. I don't want to blame it on the Wilmer Font being an opener and whatnot. The bottom line, you could say it's because of the New York Yankees. And if that's the case, it makes Sean Reid-Foley's outing yesterday look that much better. So we're tied at 3, and then Tim Mesa comes out, and he gives up a run, a sac fly to DJ LeMahieu in the top of the 7th to give the Yankees the 4-3 lead. Normally, that is automatic because the New York Yankees are one of the best teams in the league. They have one of the best, if not the best, bullpen in baseball. So a 4-3 lead going into the bottom of the 7th against a team like the Toronto Blue Jays, record-wise, should be a cakewalk. So they bring in Adam Ottavino. Now, Adam Ottavino has been an incredible pitcher for the Yankees since he's been brought over from the Colorado Rockies. I'm bringing up his stats here so I can tell you guys what it was. Sorry for the non-focus there. ERA going into the ball game, 1.41. That is incredible. So what do the Blue Jays do to him? Excuse me if you saw that. I just spit all over the computer, but it doesn't matter. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. And the Blue Jays are coming up, just having, they just got the tie broken, and they're now trailing 4-3. It's not looking too good. They bring in Ottavino, and Danny Jansen grounds out to lead off the inning. Then Bo Bichette walks, but there's still 1 out and a guy at first base. Really doesn't mean a whole lot. Then Kevin Biggio singles to right field. Hey, we got a runner on here. We have 2 on and 1 out now. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes up. And we have not seen Vladdy have that one distinct hit. You saw one against Zach Britton earlier in the year. We hit the 3-run shot in the 8th inning. That, you could arguably say that is one of them. But this right here, in my eyes, is kind of showing how much of a true hitter he is. Vladdy coming up, and he gets a ball in the inner half. Doesn't try to do too much with it. Just slaps it down the first baseline. They're playing off. They're playing him to pull, so there's no way anybody's getting that. It goes into the corner. All right, not totally into the right field corner, but, you know, in the little divot out there in the outfield. And Judge plays it. 1 run comes in. Bichette comes in. Then Biggio comes in. The Jays take the lead. Vladdy slides in safely at third with a 2-run triple, putting the Jays up 5-4 once again off of Adam Ottavino, a reliever, an all-star reliever, one of the best in the game, and the Jays just got him. Bichette, Biggio, Guerrero. The young core for the Toronto Blue Jays getting it done there in the bottom of the 7th and giving them the 5-4 lead. Now you got the lead. You got to put them away. And what we saw in the ball game today is 2 guys that no one expected anything from earlier in the year, but have turned corners. Jason Adam comes out. He gets the 3rd out of that Tim Meza inning, the top of the 7th. Then he goes out there for the 8th. Does he go 1, 2, 3? I don't know if he did a 1, 2. He walked the batter in his inning in the 3rd. But nonetheless, he doesn't give up a hit, doesn't give up a run, strikes out 2. And then you go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Derek Law out there. Sorry, Derek Law actually came out there for the final out of the bottom of the 8th inning. So he gets the 3-out save. The 4-out save, he gives up 1 hit, strikes out 2, walks a batter. Derek Law's got 3 saves on the year. Is he becoming a closer? I don't know what I'm expecting from Derek Law, but nonetheless, his ERA dropped to 4.95. Remember, guys, before Derek Law's hot streak, his ERA was just a shade near 7. Bottom line, he has been awesome. Derek Law's been damn near perfect since I don't know when, I don't know what clicked. I don't know what has happened for Derek Law, but he is pitching so well. And what does he do? He picks up the save. The Blue Jays have won back-to-back games against the New York flippin' Yankees. The team who coming into this series had won, was it 9 straight games? Maybe 6 straight. Nonetheless, they had a lengthy winning streak. They've been kicking every team's rear end in. And as we saw with Tampa, who was doing the exact same thing going into that series at Tropicana Field where the Jays won 2 of 3, the Jays just cooled them off a bit. And the Yankees coming into this series red hot. The Jays, at the very least, split the 4-game set. This young team is showing us day in, day out what they are capable of. And they are showing what the future holds for the Toronto Blue Jays. And it is so exciting. I cannot wait. All right, so let's get through the batting order here. And what did guys do today? Well, Bo Bichette, he went 0 for 3 again today, so he had a tough ball game in this one. But he walked once and came home to score on the Vladdy Jr. 2-run triple. All right? Biggio went 1 for 4 with a run scored. Again, both guys got on base for the first time in the ball game in that 1 inning. They picked a good time. And Vladdy Jr. guys went 2 for 3, had a couple RBIs, and he walked in the ball game. Oh, Vladdy Jr., the 20-year-old kid, is really showing us what he's made of. Vladdy's amazing. I think we can all agree. That's why I bought his jersey, because, I'm tired of buying these guys that are pretty good, then they get traded. You buy a Vladdy, he ain't going anywhere. That was my choice. All right, so Randall Grichuk went 0 for 4 in the ball game. Smokey 0 for 3. Galvis 0 for 4. Derek Fisher went 1 for 3 in the game with a run scored in this one. Struck out twice, but he also walked once as well. Good to see for him. And Teoscar Hernandez obviously 1 for 2 in the game with 3 RBIs on the solo shot, the 3-run shot that he had. And he walked twice again. Teoscar Hernandez is seeing the ball at the plate extremely well. The Yankees, I don't care, people can say, well, they need pitching. They're still a really good pitching team. And it was just awesome to see today. To see the Blue Jays go out there against the New York Yankees in their bullpen day and pick up the victory. Both teams had 5 hits in the ball game. Both teams had, it was really tight when it came to offense. There wasn't a whole lot. The Jays had 5 runs on 5 hits. The Yankees had 4 runs on 5 hits. Not much offense to go in this game. But The Blue Jays prevailed. They have won 2 straight games. Yeah, they're 49-71. It's not a great record. However, they're playing so much better lately. You look at their month of July numbers and combine it with the month of August, they have to be plus 500. They have looked so much better, and this is what we are going to start seeing moving forward. And by the way, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. went to the IL with the groin strain in this one, so Brock Stewart, the guy who threw those 4 great innings in relief. The last time Wilmer Font did his opening, all right, so he's back up with the team as Brock Stewart, so that's good to see for him. All right, so in the finale of the series, tomorrow afternoon at Rogers Center, all right, I'm just going to pull that up here for you guys. I'm just going to, if it'll load, that'd be awesome. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is what happens when you don't have Wi-Fi and you're... there it is. All right, so 107 first pitch at Rogers Center in the finale of the 4-game series. Masahiro Tanaka, Trent Thornton is the pitching matchup focus. Thank you. That is the pitching matchup there tomorrow afternoon in the finale. If the Jays can win 3 of 4 against the Yankees, I'll say they're starting to turn some heads a little bit. I'm loving what we're seeing from this Jays team. And the thing that I really like is they're not going out there and sweeping teams and going on 10, 15 game win streaks or whatever. They're winning a series here, they're splitting a series there, they're winning a series here. They're doing those things. And when it comes to succeeding and being in a great team in the league, you think about winning series. You don't go and thinking about sweeping teams and all that kind of stuff, because if you lose a game, you're not going to sweep a team, right? Sweeping a team is not easy. The Jays swept the Kansas City Royals. Still not easy. But watching this Blue Jays team go out there day in, day out and play so much better baseball, it is awesome to see. At the beginning of the year, I guess more or less in May and early June, we were talking, well, let's just continue to suck so we get a great draft pick. We're seeing now that this team maybe isn't as bad as we made it out to be. They're playing a lot better baseball. They still have a pretty damn good farm system. They have a great looking young pitchers. I know it was one of you in the comments. If you are watching this video, buddy, you know who you are. The guy who mentioned the young pitchers the Jays have in the minor leagues that could round out the rotation of the future. Yeah, I saw Baracchia. I saw Nate Pearson. I saw Sean Reid-Foley. Eric Perdino was a guy you can throw in there. Oh yeah, Alek Manoah and Kendall Williams. By the way, Kendall Williams in his last outing went 3 shutout innings down in the Gulf Coast League. He's dominating. The Blue Jays minor league system for pitching is getting better and better and better. And the offense in the big leagues, it's damn good right now. We are seeing it firsthand for the Blue Jays. It is awesome to see. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed the ball game today, because you win another one. I'm spitting all over the place. You win another one. You beat the New York Yankees. You come from behind to beat the New York Yankees, and off of one of their best relievers out there. It is awesome. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Hit the subscribe button if you guys hit that, the like button if you guys have not already, or hit that like button if you hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, your thoughts on the video, all that great stuff. We're not going to touch on minor league players at all today, because this video took long enough, and I had a feeling it would, because it was a lot of things to talk about and a great ball game at that. All right, I want to hear your comments about everything towards this Blue Jays team. What are your future predictions for this team? All that great stuff in the comments below, guys. All right, check out my man Mo Buckets on Twitter, Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. I'm not able to do the podcast with him this week, as you guys obviously know. I'm not even in the country, so that's a problem, right? So I'm hoping to be on their podcast next week. All right, so that's the hope for that. But please go check out their Instagram page as well, just in case. All right, so Blue Jays Wave on Instagram, guys. Go check it out. And Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, guys. Do all that great stuff. And I'll talk to you guys, Jays Edition, in the finale of the 4-game series tomorrow afternoon, 107 first pitch at Rogers Center. Trent Thornton on the mound for the Blue Jays. Masahiro Tanaka on the mound for the Yankees. The Jays look for the win number 3 of the series and win the series 3-1, or is it going to be a split? We're going to have to wait and see how it all plays out, though, guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys then.